Ladies and gentlemen, happy Brock Lesnar Day in WWE 2K25. As you all know, we've been covering the new Farewell Tour Edition DLC details, and today we got the next chunk of information because it's now available starting October 16th. You can go ahead and get access to these characters within WWE 2K25 if you're willing to cough up the money. We're going to get into that right now, but before then, I want to give a special shout out to Nathan from My Faction Reaction for putting this out. He freaking hit the nail on the head. No trailer, no Brock announced, and key deets dropped just hours before release. This is a failure on WWE Games' communication. Internally, there needs to be a review on how this happened. At least the price isn't as bad as expected. While I do agree with Nathan, it's not $20 at least, but man, $15. And they threw in some VC to try to spice it up, but let me not get ahead of myself. Let's look at this press release that they gave us today. WWE 2K25 is honoring the incomparable John Cena, and it's available today in the Farewell Tour Edition. This new edition and standalone DLC pack worthy of the GOAT features a new playable superstar including Doctor of Thugonomics John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Ron Cena, and more new content. What's that more new content? It says right here that we're getting 5 John Cena Farewell Tour t-shirts as a cosmetic item within the creation suite. So you're going to be able to change John Cena's shirt around to some of the other shirts that he wore on this run. You're also looking to get 15,000 VC. That's an added bonus to this pack and those superstars that we went over. If you haven't purchased WWE 2K25 and you've been waiting for a massive sale, you're going to have to wait a little longer for that Ultimate Edition because it's available today at $150. Are you kidding me? This is even worse than the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. Now, the reason why I am not surprised, it's because they did this with the Bray Wyatt edition last year. They gave us an Ultimate Edition just like this one, and it included everything that you can possibly imagine. You're wondering what that might be at $150? Well, it is the Farewell Tour pack, along with the Bloodline Edition pack, WrestleMania 41 pack, you're getting the Ringside Pass, you're getting the Season Pass, you're getting the Rock Nation of Domination pack, Deadman Edition pack, Wyatt 6 pre-order pack, and you're getting tons and tons of VC. There's also a Farewell Tour bundle, which is not necessarily the Ultimate Edition, but it is the standard version of the game, along with the Farewell Tour pack, and this has a bonus of 32,500 VC, which does not include the Deadman, Wyatt 6, or Bloodline bonuses. So make sure you don't get confused when you're making your decision today. Whichever platform you're buying it on, you're looking to be spending $15 if you already have the game. I just want to be very loud and clear on that because you do need to make a purchase to get Brock Lesnar and these different John Cenas with R-Truth. Am I genuinely pissed off, annoyed, or bothered? Not really, man. This is just more of the same stuff that we've seen recently. I was kind of anticipating something along these lines, which is why I predicted that I probably wouldn't purchase this to begin with. The fact that I was questioning it at $10, I am definitely not buying it at $15. That's just my opinion. It's not that I don't see value in Brock Lesnar, because I do like that they added him, and who knows if they're going to bring him back next year. And the extra John Cena shirts are cool and all, but for me personally, I am still enjoying the game and the DLC we have left, which is coming out in November. And that next DLC is Saturday night's main event with Jesse Ventura, Paul Orndorff, Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog, and Sid Vicious. I will not be suffering from FOMO. I have no issues waiting till 2K26 to play with Brock Lesnar once again. It's not like he is my most played superstar anyways, but I could see if you're in a rush and really want to get your hands on Brock, they did a good job with his character model. So not only does Brock Lesnar look great, his entrance from the ramp to circling the ring, getting inside, and mean mugging everyone is spot on. They could have been really lazy with this Brock Lesnar, considering that last year we didn't even get to play with him outside of the showcase. They could have copied and pasted that Brock Lesnar or done some funky additions to that particular version. Instead, we got a very detailed character model. I'm talking the specific hat that he wore with the feather, the hairstyle, the beard, the pants, the shirt, everything looks exactly identical to what he wore at SummerSlam when he came back to WWE. It is disappointing to see that Brock Lesnar is not going to have his wrestling attire based on the information that we got. To me, that is an easy fix. That is nothing to worry about and stress about. And I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. We're paying premium dollars for premium content, but we're not meeting that premium standard when it comes to the way they're delivering these DLCs. I guess right now is as good of a time as any to talk about John Cena's final opponent. I think it'll probably be Braun Breaker or Gunther. Someone young, someone fresh, the future. The torch needs to be passed on. I don't see it being Seth Rollins, especially after what just happened with the Vision, or Roman Reigns. We've already been there, done that. The Rock is too skinny off in Hollywood doing other stuff, so I think his final opponent will be someone young. Well, folks, we reached the end of the line. The time is now. Are you going to be buying this pack? If you're asking me if I think it's worth it, just because I'm not buying it doesn't mean that the money is not justified. If the pack is what you're looking to get at $15, yes, you're getting VC, you're getting a couple of multiple characters, and you're also going to be getting some My Faction diamond cards. So when you bundle it all up together in comparison to what they've done in the past and other games, you're justified with that purchase. The value is there. It's not that it's not a valuable bundle. It's a combination of a couple things for me. The main thing being that everything is being monetized and I don't want to spend more than I already did. Now, the other major hurdle that I have is that we're just getting a reskinned R-Truth. It's not even the haircut version of him, which is not the one that faced John Cena, but it's the one that cut his hair because of what happened with John Cena. We're also getting reskinned versions of John Cena. It's not like John Cena has changed much through the years. If anything, he slimmed down, but it's all the same reskinned stuff. The big new ticket is Brock Lesnar, the VC, and the My Faction cards. If you're not looking to play My Faction, which I'm not that deep into it, it's not going to add as much value as it possibly could together. One of the major things that I would have really wanted to see with this pack is for the price to have been at least $10 and giving us like 20k VC. Why do they have to be so cheap? So folks, if you're getting the DLC, enjoy it to the fullest. If you're not, continue enjoying the game with what you got. It's all good. In the meantime, buy another game, play something else, and I'll see you real soon with some more WWE.
Lexx entry rises where legends bow down. Feet on fire as the waves applaud. Superstar steps and straight from the gods. Lexx entry, the world turns to